Hello everyone, I'm Pacific Castle Gamer and welcome back to another episode of Goyo Shield Tutorials on Cafe, and today we're doing Reading and Fireplace. Now I'm going to leave some of the fireplace and mining, all that kind of shield stuff for the other objective, which is mining. But nonetheless, we're going to start here in Reading. Now, a common shield I see is one right here. I really don't recommend using a shield right here because, I mean, if you go right outside, you'll see in a sec. I mean, I can literally, if I'm Zofia, I could take it out from all the way over here, or Ash, and not much of a hassle. It can open holes up and just toss a nade down. It's a really bad spot. I really don't recommend it, even if you back it up a little bit, because if you put it maybe right here, you can stack some ADSs, but I'm still not a huge fan of it because they can do it from relative safety. A shield that I like to do, I wouldn't say very common, is I put it right there, and that's strictly for denial like a smoke. You can shoot it from behind this cabinet. It's pretty easy to listen, you know, if they're planting here. What's nice is if they know this is Goyo Shield, they might try to plant all the way back here, so it's a little bit easier to swing on them. And instead of, you know, you kind of have to shoot at them this way, you can, look at, I can shoot them right there, easy target. I'm not going to get, I might have to worry about that, you know, because it's not bulletproof, but nonetheless, it's an easy shot. Sometimes I'll use a shield here. If I really need a shield and, you know, I'm feeling a little feisty, I will put a Goyo Shield here. Because if it goes off, I still got all back here. You know, there's usually going to be a rotate back there in the laundry, and, you know, I'll be fine. Be very careful about any Goyo Shields that are in Reading, because, I mean, look. The whole thing is shootable, and all the shields that are oriented this way are even easier to hit because of the railing. So be very careful about where you put your shields. Where I like to put my shields to start is I'll start them in like these more forward positions, right? One right there, maybe one, you know, covering this door right here. But as a buck main, I know that I really want to open this up here, and I really want to open this up right here, and it's going to be easy to, you know, open one or two extra shots to shoot the Goyo Shield. So when you put your shields down in following rounds, right, if I put one right here, just for instance, maybe to stop a Ying pushing in or something, that buck's probably going to have to spend, you know, maybe not this one, but if they shoot a little bit close to this wall, they're going to have to spend a couple extra buck shots exclusively to deal with this shield, which is going to waste their time. So it gives you kind of a little bit of a time bonus if you play them in non-common spots that the buck's going to have to spend extra time on. This shield, I don't like it. It's just something about it. I mean, you're going to die right there. You know, it's not a good spot for the shield. I like to play that. It also destroys that. I actually didn't know that it destroyed this, so it's even worse to put a Goyo Shield there because it removes that. You mean, like, you don't get to play back here. You can only use this little thing, and not a fan of a Goyo Shield right there. That's really all the Reading shield spots. I mean, if you wanted like a little cheeky angle, like if you're playing someone with impacts right here, you could use this and then impact this so that you have a little bit more distance, you know, if you wanted to do something like that. But that's kind of more of a pocket strat that I wouldn't really use. For shields in the fireplace objective, when I play Reading Fireplace, I leave this wall soft, and you could put a shield. I've done this before. You know, you could do a sideways shield. You can place them, if you place them right, they'll block the fireplace. You know, it takes a little bit of practice. A sideways shield is always good, you know. This is, you can't shoot it, you can only shoot it from the floor. So to remove it, they would have to go to kitchen. Even then, I haven't tested the angle. I think they can shoot it from, it looks like they can actually shoot it from there. But a sideways shield into this, always a good choice if you know that you're not going to have any roamers over here. And that's all. I mean, you could face a shield maybe right here, so that you could have a guy playing bomb chassis or white and shoot it. But if you leave this soft, most of the time when I hold a Reading and I leave this soft, some sort of gunfight happens between this side of the wall, and I mean, if you're hiding and reloading, that's an easy target for them, and you're not going to get much value out of that Goyo Shield. But I definitely recommend the sideways one right here. I play with these reinforced, so if I'm defending Fireplace, this right here, this point is as far out as my Goyo Shield's going to go. A 90 shield over here, like, maybe you do that. I really don't like it because a lot of people use feet holes, right? Right here. You guys know about the feet holes. That means this is soft. That means this guy in the window can shoot your shield. So I don't like to play with a Goyo Shield on 90. Deployable, if you really feel confident, go for it. I don't put any shields in laundry because the hatch is most likely going to be open. Free pick on a Goyo Shield. And then in Cocktail, you know, this shield, I love it when I'm defending Cocktail objective. I love shields up here. But man, if I'm retreating from, let's just say, this side of Cocktail, it can kind of help in a gunfight, but I prefer to leave white stairs open so I can come around this angle. I would personally rather take a gunfight like this than block this off and have to go down laundry. That's just my opinion. If this is reinforced and has a Mira, I don't like to put any Goyo Shields in freezer because I feel like I don't get a lot of value out of them. I mean, because it's freezer, it's easy to take out, and if you peek to shoot the shield, then you're just going to shoot the shield and create a hole right there, which, if I am not mistaken, a hole right here is right where the doorway is. Yeah, so if you put a hole right here, it could, if you put it in the right spot, create a line of sight onto this doorway, or if you put it up close, it can create a line of sight onto this doorway. So really not a good spot. That's going to make Buck's job easier. I've played with a shield back here before. I don't like to put a shield on the right side of this wall because if I'm playing the right side and reading, this is just me personally, I've never played with a strat where I'm escaping using the right side of the map. Right, the right side of Cocktail, because there's always a guy Skylight, there's always some guy down there, because it's reading, there's going to be always a bigger presence in Pillar, so I personally won't put shields here. If you have strats to where you're going to be hiding up here in Cocktail, and then you're going to escape this way, or you're going to, you know, take in a gunfight, and you slip out, you know, maybe the railing over here. A shield in this rotate is a really, really good shield. I don't know if I covered this one in the Cocktail video, but a shield in this rotate can be really powerful, right? Because it can give you a line of sight from right here, you know. Yeah, you know, if you can get shot from New Hatch, but it can give you a line of sight, especially if this is reinforced and you make the rotate right in the angles. You can kind of use this as a Mira window attached to your rotate hole to Cocktail. But I really like a shield here. If I'll put an ADS or ask for some of my discs or something, but I will put a shield here. Because like I said, I prefer to have my left side exposed, so I can shoot this, and then boom, I know that that's covered for a little bit. I can slip down the hatch, I can go down white stairs. With a shield there, it also allows me when I retake this, you know, if I have to retake it, a shield's not here, and boom, right there. I thought that was the gas can. This is the gas can. You can shoot the gas can from right here and stop them from pushing up. So you can have a staircase player here, while Cocktail player escapes, staircase player shoots the shield, boom, you're fine, you know, maybe you even got a cross. That's really why I prefer a shield right here, with just a bunch of ADSs everywhere. But that's really it for the shields that I use. If I'm defending reading, and they really, really want the piano objective, if they really want this room, I will play Pixel with a shield. Goyo Shield, yeah, you know, either way, when you put down a Pixel shield, I expect that shield to get destroyed, right? So a Goyo Shield, if it's a Goyo Shield, I'll play back here. If it's a Pixel, I prefer a deployable though, because if this thing goes off, you take 50 damage right off the bat, and it's not fun. But if they really, really want this room, reinforce the hatch, play Pixel, you know, then you can retreat and, you know, do your whole thing up here in Cocktail and top floor. But guys, that's it for this site. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe for more Goyo Shield tutorials. I'm Pacific the Casual Gamer. Oh my god, it's a long outro. I suck just as bad as you do at video games, and I'll see you guys in the next one.